This guy, president, apparently has a grudge against the military and the American people. He let go 5 terrorists onto the United States, and we're supposed to sit there and be happy about it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on your analysis there. And also, I think it's important to talk about the Marine, the active duty Marine who's being held in Mexico, who was chained like a dog to his bed for the world to see. His mother was on this show last Friday and said, I thought Mexico was an ally. And we haven't heard that man's name cross the lips of this president. John Kerry, when he was asked about it, said, oh, we brought it up to the Mexican government. It's a disgrace that this man could be held in that prison and we do nothing about it. Yet this guy, questionable background, to put it mildly, was released in exchange for 5 hardened terrorists.
Well, I guess, maybe our suggestion is we should exchange Susan Rice for our military man in Mexico.
That's an interesting trade. That's an interesting trade. Reminds me of a baseball trade when the Mets traded Nolan Ryan for Jim Fregosi. I won't say who's who.
Steve, listen, let me tell you something. Here's another thing, too. It was called, I'm trying to remember, the foundation out of Dallas, who gave money to Hamas. They went to prison for funding the terrorist group Hamas. Yet our president has given $440 million to Hamas. And is now recognizing Hamas when they joined forces with the West Bank government.
Yeah, the new unity government, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, so we have, in the first time in history, the president is breaking the law when he funds Hamas. It is against the law to do that, and yet we took taxpayers' dollars, almost $500 million, to give to terrorists. This propensity to fall again and again on the side of terrorists. He did the same thing in Egypt. He sided with the Muslim Brotherhood and attacked the guys who are pro-America.
Congressman, Libya. Look what happened. And now in Syria, yeah. I had one military expert yesterday tell me that if we continue supporting the people we're supporting in Syria and they overthrow Assad, Al-Qaeda and the worst of the worst are going to be in charge in Syria, and that's who we're supporting. Is there not a pattern?
Well, a lot of people say he's not something, we can't say it on the radio, but if it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, I think it might be a duck.